am back. Pause it in there. I am literally on a lunch break from work. First of all, if anyone cares, I know that my channel was more so geared towards natural hair. My hair is still natural. I know my first video was in a bun, but my hair is still natural. I probably straighten my hair once to twice, probably like twice a year, and it's primarily to get a trim. So whenever I'm feeling like I need a trim, I will straighten my hair and get it trimmed. So that happened this weekend. So that's when my hair is straight. This is not typical. But anyway, so this video is about relationship goals. So the thing about relationship goals, everybody says it. It's like it's a hashtag, like, oh, relationship goals, like, oh my god, Barack and Michelle. I mean, Barack and Michelle are relationship goals, but we have put so much into other people's relationships that and what they post about their relationships, that we have like these very unrealistic ideas about what our actual relationship goals should be. And it's cute, but it's just unrealistic. And unfortunately, there are people that really like adhere to these guidelines on like relationships based on images that they see through social media. So what I really wanted to talk about was realistic relationship goals. So for me, relationship goals, well, number one, I think the key is to, when you don't have necessarily the experience from home or the model from home of what a what you would consider a successful marriage or partnership, then sometimes it's just like with anything, and I think they mentioned this also in the documentary. It's like finding a mentor. They may not have, but I think it's like finding a mentor. You, just like you find a mentor for work, I think it is imperative for you to find a mentor or someone that you can trust in and that has your best interest at heart and doesn't want to see you fail, and wants to see your relationship flourish and grow, but also has the experience. So you need to find someone like that you can speak to, that you can, perhaps get some guidance from. I think that's really ideal. And that is what you need, opposed to looking at your favorite celebrity couple, like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, I love Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, I have been standing for the both of them for most of my life. But I know, because I am a married person, and I know how this goes, and we got together at a young age, that Beyonce and Jay-Z, in terms of financially and like career wise, and yes, let's build. Those are relationship goals. But I probably wouldn't want to switch places as it relates to my relationship, my marriage with Jay-Z and Beyonce. So you can see this image and you're like, oh my God, it's the hottest chick in the game wearing this chain. Like, yeah, like, no, great. But you don't know what comes with that. And so it's not all glitz and glamour. It's not all shiny. It's not all perfect. And we clearly saw that via Lemonade in a 444. So I think it's just so unrealistic to go onto Instagram and see these images and be like, oh my God, that's what I want. I love that. And like I said, there are definitely couples out there that are really doing the damn thing, and that's amazing. But my whole issue is, you don't need to put all of your personal relationship goals. You should have your own relationship goals. And what you have with your partner is something that you have to, it is unique to you and your partner. There is no relationship like the one that you have. So you can't necessarily use the standards of someone else or society to dictate how your relationship runs, because everyone is different. No one is the same. And that's why it's really important for you to have that outlet and that source or resource to go to, because people that know that, who have done this, they know that. And so they're not going to guide you. That's why it has to be somebody you really trust, because there are married people that really just don't have a fucking clue. But you have to be willing to speak to someone that really doesn't have a bias in it, and also that understands that everyone doesn't tick the way you tick. I mean, you can get that in a counselor, you can get that in a friend, in an older couple that or family member, just someone you can confide in, and that will give you that will put you on the right path as far as your relationship is concerned. I mean, it's often said, don't listen to single people about married advice. And it's not to shade single people, like, girl, you know what you're talking about because you're not married. I don't ever like to make anybody feel like that. But the facts are, until you've been in a marriage, you can't offer me any type of guidance or advice because you don't understand. And people seem to think, oh, it's just paper, it doesn't change anything. That paper does change things. It puts a weight on things. You have to move a certain way once that paper is signed. You have to, and I've said this before, me and my best friend have a podcast that will be airing very soon, but we made we had an episode where we spoke on these issues. But my thing is that this is a contract. It is a business deal. And that's not to take away the sanctity of marriage. And in literal terms, it is a contract. And so there are repercussions to you not abiding by the contract, to you not fulfilling your obligations, and vice versa. So there is a difference when you're married. So when you speak to someone that doesn't have that experience, it is to no benefit to you. Because while their intentions may be good, because they lack that experience, it can't help you when you're in it. And unfortunately, I was one of the first people in my group of friends to get married. So I really didn't have that outside of my mother. And also with me being, I felt like I wasn't really able to open up to my mother as a married woman initially, because you want to just, I was too concerned about her feeling some type of way about my husband if I came to vent to her about anything. Luckily, I have a mother that isn't like that. My mother she loves him more than she loves me. So, if I'm in the wrong or something, she has no problem telling me, or, vice versa. And that's the kind of person that you need. Your best friend that's going to be like, girl, no, that's not the one you go to. I mean, your best friends are always going to be on your side. I'm lucky enough to be surrounded by women that are not like that. So, the people that I do confide in about my marriage to are definitely people that I know at the end of the day have our collective family, our best interests at heart, and I can confide in them about those things. So I think that is key.